All right, hi guys. So today we're going to be trying something a little bit different. You guys are going to be watching this video and taking notes along with me through the video today. I just thought it would be something fun to try out for today. So today we're going to be continuing on with chapter 2. Today we're going to be going over lesson 4, which is all about decimals. So before we did adding and subtracting fractions, and today we're going to be adding and subtracting decimals. So the main idea when we do decimals is that we want to write the numbers vertically and line up the decimal points. You always want to bring down the decimal point first, and then you can just add and subtract as you normally would with whole numbers. So for example, in example 1, part A, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line these numbers up vertically. So I have 8.13 plus 2.76. And then you guys can just go ahead and add like you normally would with a whole number. But first I'm going to bring down this decimal point, and now you can go ahead and add. So we have 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 8 plus 2 is 10. So we're left with 10.89. That's our answer. All right, let's try B. So stack them up again. We have 1.459. And I'm going to put up this decimal point first just so I can line up my numbers correctly as well. I have 23.7. And what I like to do is I like to add in these zeros so that both numbers have the same number of decimal places as well. So I'm just going to add zeros in so we have the same number of decimal places. So the first thing you want to do again is bring down this decimal point and then go ahead and add as you normally would. So 9 plus 0 is 9, 5 plus 0 is 5, and 7 plus 4 is 11. And we know that that second one, we're going to add to that top of that 1. So we have 3 plus 1 is 5. And then we just have 2. So our answer here, we have 25.159. And if at any time you guys need to pause this video to finish up your notes, please feel free. So 25.159. All right, so let's move on to example 2. So example 2, the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool is approximately rectangular. Its width is 50.9 meters and its length is 618.44 meters. You walk the perimeter of the pool. About how many meters do you walk? So if you guys remember from our last unit, we talked about finding the area. And if we were to find the area of the Lincoln Memorial here, we would be finding this water. We'd be wanting to know what all of the inside of the memorial is, basically what this water. And remember when we did that, we said that we'd be finding the side length times the side length. But in this case, we're not finding the area. We want to find the perimeter. So to find that perimeter, we want to find, if you like this example saying, the perimeter is walking around the entire pool. So you're finding everything that's on the outside. So if you were to walk a path around the Lincoln Memorial, that would be the perimeter. You'd be walking the perimeter. So we want to find out how many meters we'd be walking. So just like before, we want to stack all of these numbers up before we can start adding. So our first length, we have 618.44 meters plus another 618 plus 44 because there are 2 side lengths. And then there are 2 widths. So 50.9. And again, I'm going to add in these 2 zeros just so all of my numbers have the same decimal places. So I can just go ahead and add. So 4 plus 4, we have 8. 9 plus 9 plus 4 plus 4, we have 26. Because 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 8 more, that's going to be 26. And then we have 2 plus 8 plus 8. which equals 18. I forgot I'm going to bring down this decimal point. I forgot to do that in the beginning. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus that 2 is 18, so I'm going to carry that 1. And then we know that 5 plus 5 is 10, plus these 3 ones leaves us with 13. Carry that 1 again. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So we are left with 1,338.68. So if you were to walk the Lincoln Memorial, you would walk 1,338.68 meters. All right, so you guys should have paused the video and tried these 3 problems on your own. So I'm just going to go over them 1, 2, and 3 to make sure that we all are on the same page and we got the right answers. If not, pause the video and and see what you did wrong and make sure you're correcting your work. So first things first, I'm going to stack these up. Okay, so stack them up. So we have 4.206. Put that other decimal point. We have 10.85. And again, I'm going to add in that extra 0 so we have the same decimal point. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry that 1. Bring down that decimal point. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 1 is just 1. So we're left with 15.056. 15.056. All right, number 2. So again, let's stack these up. 15.5. I'm going to add in the extra decimal point. I have 8.229. And then on top, 18.5, I'm going to add zeros to make sure we have the same decimal places. So 9 plus 0 is 9. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Bring down that decimal point. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry that 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So I'm left with 23.729. All right, last one. Hope you guys have been getting these right so far. But if not, make sure to maybe rewind, rewatch again, see what you did wrong. Or come ask me questions. All right, so we have 78.41 plus 90.99. So again, just add like normal. 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry that 1. 9 plus 4 plus 1, which would just be 9 plus 5, is 14. Carry that 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. I'm going to bring down that decimal point. And then 9 plus 7 is 16. 16. So I have 169.40 or just 169.4. All right, so if you guys got all of these right, awesome job. If you missed something and you're not really sure what's going on, rewind, rewatch this again, see if you missed something. If you're still not understanding it, please come see me so we can figure out what you're missing. All right, so last example in our addition before we move on to subtraction.